I, Dr. Indu TK, and you are tuning into our fascinating series on Geography of India. Today, we are diving into the diverse and rich tapestry of natural vegetation across India. Our country's varied climatic condition, topographies and soil types create a range of unique vegetation zones. We will explore the lush rainforest of the Western Ghats, the arid desert of Rajasthan, the dense mangroves of Sundarbans and the alpine meadows of the Himalayas. India's natural vegetation is incredibly varied, including tropical evergreen forest, deciduous forest, thorny bushes and grasslands. Each type supports distinct ecosystem and plays a crucial role in maintaining environmental balance and biodiversity. Understanding these different vegetation types help us appreciate the natural beauty of India and underscores the importance of conserving these vital ecosystems. Let's embark on this journey to discover the natural vegetation of India and see how these diverse plant communities shape our beautiful landscape. So, what exactly is natural vegetation? A natural vegetation refers to the plant and trees that grows naturally in an area without human intervention. Think of it as nature's own garden where plant communities have evolved over time on their own. This is different from vegetation that humans actively cultivate like orchards or farm crops. In simple terms, natural vegetation includes everything from tall trees and dense shrubs to grasses, bushes and flowering plants that thrive without any help from people. These plant communities form what we call virgin vegetation, a term used to describe plant life in its natural state. In the upcoming lessons, we will explore various types of natural vegetation and learn how they play a crucial role in supporting ecosystem and maintaining environmental balance. So, let's get started to uncover the wonders of natural vegetation. Let's discuss the factors influencing natural vegetation. Understanding these factors help us appreciate why different areas support different types of plant life. Let us look into various factors that influence vegetation. The vegetation found in areas varies as per the following factors. First one is land. The type of land greatly affects the kind of vegetation that can grow. Mountainous region, here we find hydrophilous vegetation, plants adapted to cool, humid conditions. These plants thrive in the unique climate of the mountains. Next one is plains. In flatter areas, the vegetation is adapted to more moderate condition differing from the extreme environment of mountains. Next factor is the soil. The soil type and its nutrient content are vital for plant growth. Sandy soil. This soil has few nutrients and doesn't hold water, well making it challenging for many plants to grow. Loamy soil, which is rich in nutrients and good at retaining moisture. The loamy soil supports a wide variety of plant life and is ideal for vegetation. The next factor is precipitation. The rainfall is a major factor affecting vegetation. High rainfall area, the regions with over 200 centimeter of rainfall such as tropical rainforest support lush, dense and evergreen vegetation. The low rainfall areas receiving less than 50 centimeter of rainfall like desert have sparse vegetation. In India, the monsoon, both southwest and northeast play a crucial role in shaping the vegetation patterns. The next factor is temperature. Temperature influences vegetation characteristics. In the Himalayas, at lower altitudes, you will find tropical evergreen forest. As the altitude increases and temperature drop, the vegetation transition to alpine types adapted to colder conditions. Next factor is photoperiod. The amount of sunlight or photoperiod affects how plants grow. Duration and intensity of light. These factors influence photosynthesis, the process through which plants make food. Different plants have varying light needs which affects where they can thrive. Each of these factors interacts to create the unique vegetation patterns we observe in different regions. By understanding these influences, we can better appreciate how plants adapt to their environment and the diversity of life they support. Next, we will discuss the different types of natural vegetation in India. Since India experiences varied climatic condition, according to climatic condition, the natural vegetation of India can be divided into 5 different types. They are tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, tropical thorn forest and shrubs, or tropical dry deciduous forest, montane forest and mangrove forest. Let us discuss these 5 different types of natural vegetation in India one by one. First one is tropical evergreen forest. Tropical evergreen forests are also called rainforest since they receive rainfall perennially. The tropical evergreen forests of India are found in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, the Western Ghats which fringe the Arabian Sea, the coastline of peninsular India and the greater Assam region in the northeast. In India, tropical evergreen forests also occur in small remnants of evergreen forest found in Odisha state. The climatic condition of tropical evergreen forest found in the regions with high annual rainfall precipitation of about 250 centimeter and above. They have a very brief dry season in a year. The average annual temperature in these forests ranges between 25 degrees Celsius and 27 degrees Celsius. The main features of these tropical evergreen forests are they grow up to 60 meters or even above. Since these forests remain warm and wet throughout the year, they have all kinds of natural vegetation such as shrubs, bushes, tall trees, etc., giving them a multi-layered structure. However, the grasses are almost absent here. The tropical evergreen forests have a very dense forest cover and thus the sunlight does not reach the ground here. The woods and trees present in these forests are usually tough compared to trees of other vegetation types. There is no definite time for the trees of tropical evergreen vegetation to shed their leaves. This makes them appear green throughout the year, called evergreen forest. Next is flora and fauna. Some important tree species that grow in tropical evergreen vegetation are ebony, rosewood, mahogany, cinchona, rubber, bamboo, white cedar, laurel, any and telsur. Animals such as elephants, deers, lemurs, monkeys and rhinoceros are common in evergreen forest. Besides birds, bats, scorpions, sloths, seals, etc. are present. Next, we will see the distribution. These types of natural vegetation are found on the western slopes of the Western Ghats, Lakshadweep Island, Andaman and Nicobar Island and northeastern states of India. The next vegetation type is tropical deciduous forest. Depending upon the precipitation level and water availability, tropical deciduous forests are classified into 2 types, the moist deciduous forest and dry deciduous forest. Most deciduous forest vegetation are found in the regions which receives annual rainfall between 200 centimeter and 100 centimeter. The annual temperature ranges between 24 degrees Celsius and 27 degrees Celsius. The density of the canopy is less. Most of the trees in the tropical deciduous vegetation shed their leaves during the winter months and regrow during the spring. For this reason, the tropical deciduous forests are also known as monsoon forest. Trees such as teak, sandalwood, bamboo, sal, kusum, kai, mulberry, shisham, cane and arjun are found here. Lion, elephants, deer, bear, foxes, tortoise and snakes are some of the animals which are found commonly in both moist as well as dry deciduous forest. They are mainly distributed on the eastern slope of the Western Ghats, Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh and in northeastern states along the Himalayan foothills. The next is dry deciduous forest. These types of vegetation are found in the regions which receive annual rainfall between 100 cm and 70 cm. The annual temperature ranges between 24 and 27 degrees Celsius. The density of the canopy is less and most of the trees in the tropical deciduous vegetation shed their leaves during winter and regrow during the spring. For this reason, the tropical deciduous forest is also known as monsoon forest. Trees such as teak, peepal, neem, sal, etc. are present here. Lion, elephant, deer, bears, foxes, tortoise and snakes are some of the animals which are found commonly in both moist as well as dry deciduous forest. They are distributed in the plains of Bihar, Uttar Pradesh and the northeastern parts of the Peninsula Plateau. Next type is the montane forest. Montane forest in India can be found in the higher hilly areas of Kerala and Tamil Nadu, also in the region of eastern Himalayas to the east of 88° east longitude, including the hills of Assam, West Bengal, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh and Nagaland. The temperature and rainfall in the montane forest vary according to the height of the mountain. As the altitude of the mountain increases, the temperature decreases steadily. As the altitude increases, the variation in the vegetation cover can be noticed due to the varied climatic condition. 1000 to 2000 meters in height at this altitude, wet temperature types of forest are found. They are primarily evergreen forests, 1500 to 3000 meters in height. At this altitude, coniferous forests are found. Above 3000 meters high, alpine vegetation is found beyond this height. Trees such as oak, fir and chestnut are predominant at lower altitude, whereas at higher altitude, trees such as silver fir, spruce, cedar, deodar and pine are present. Animals such as tak, snow leopard, spotted deer, bear, red panda and wild sheep, Kashmir stark and Tibetan antelope are present here. They are mainly found in the Himalayas and mountain ranges of northeast India. Tidal or mangrove forests are found in the deltas of rivers like the Ganga, Krishna, Mahanadi, Godavari and Kaveri. Tidal forests rich in mangrove trees are known as mangrove forest. These forests can thrive in only the tropical and subtropical latitudes near the equator because they cannot withstand freezing temperatures. Mangrove forests known as littoral forests are found along the coast and swampy river deltas. Since the growth of such vegetation depends on tidal water, they are also known as tidal forest. The trees of mangrove forest are usually 10 cm to 20 cm high and the trunks of these trees have several slit roots submerged in water. These roots help the trees to withstand strong tides. Sundarbans in West Bengal and Bhitarkaniga mangroves in Odisha are India's two most extensive mangrove forests. Sundari trees, which is named after the great Sundarbans of West Bengal, Golpata and Hogala are the common plant species in mangrove forest. Animals such as gharials, crocodiles, snakes, turtles and Royal Bengal tigers are found here. Among them, the Royal Bengal tiger is a predominant species. These type of forests are largely found in West Bengal and Andaman Nicobar Islands. They cover the deltas of rivers such as Kaveri, Godavari, Krishna, Mahanadi and Ganga. Next is desert and semi-desert vegetation. Desert and semi-desert vegetation is found in the areas with low rainfall and high temperatures. This type of vegetation is characterized by plants that have adapted to survive in harsh conditions. Some of the common plants found in desert and semi-desert regions include cacti, succulents, shrubs and grasses. These plants have many adaptations that help them to survive in dry conditions. For example, cacti have spines to protect themselves from the animals and to reduce water loss. Succulents have thick leaves or stems that store water. Shrubs have deep roots that help them to reach water and that is deep underground. Grasses have a waxy coating on their leaves that helps reduce water loss. The fauna includes camels, fennec foxes, jarobas, meerkats, lizards, snakes, tortoises, etc. In India, this type of vegetation is mainly found in Thar Desert, Rajasthan Desert, Kutch Desert, Aravalli Range and the Deccan Plateau. Next, we will discuss the types of grassland natural vegetation in India. Grasslands are characterized by dominant grasses and varying plant life. Let's explore the types of grassland found globally with a focus on how they relate to India. India's grasslands can be broadly categorized into several types based on their climatic and geographical condition. First one is tropical grasslands, savannas. Second one is temperate grassland, prairies and steppes. Third one is semi-arid and arid grasslands. Now, let's discuss one by one the tropical grasslands, savannas. Savannas are tropical grasslands characterized by long dry season and short wet season. They predominantly located in central and southern India. A mix of grasses and scattered trees. Examples include the grassland in parts of Madhya Pradesh and parts of Karnataka. Next is temperate grassland. India's temperate grasslands are less extensive but can be found in certain regions. Next one is prairies. Tall grasses and wildflowers found in Deccan plateaus. Next one is steppes. Short grasses and scattered shrubs found in the parts of northwestern India. The next grassland is semi-arid and arid grassland. These grasslands are found in dry, hot regions. The Thar Desert, Kutch Desert, Rajasthan and parts of Deccan Plateau are mainly concentrated. Hardy grasses and shrubs adapted to low rainfall and high temperatures. Plants like cacti, succulents and xerophytes are very common. Next, we will see the importance of grassland. Grasslands are vital for biodiversity. They support a range of plant and animal species and they provide grazing land for livestock. They help in carbon sequestration, soil conservation and water regulation. India's grasslands are diverse and crucial for maintaining ecological balance and supporting life. Understanding their types and significance helps in appreciating and conserving these valuable ecosystems. Next, we will see the types of wetland natural vegetation in India. Wetlands are crucial ecosystems that support diverse flora and fauna and provide essential environmental services. Wetlands are areas where water saturates the soil or covers the land. They play a vital role in maintaining biodiversity, regulating water flow and providing habitats for many species. Wetlands are classified based on their vegetation and environmental condition. India has a diverse range of wetlands including marshes. Marshes are found in the areas of shallow water and soft wet soil. They are typically found along the edges of lakes, streams and rivers and support a variety of plant life including grasses, reeds and cattails. Main example is Kyodeo National Park in Rajasthan. Next one is swamps. Swamps are found in the areas with deep water and dense vegetation. They are typically found in low-lying areas and are characterized by trees such as cypress and gum. The Sundarban in West Bengal and Kuttanad region in Kerala is the best example. Next one is bogs. Bogs are found in areas with deep, wet soil that is rich in peat. They are typically found in cool northern regions and are characterized by spongy, acidic soil and plants such as sphagnum moss, cranberries and sundews. The high altitude wetlands of Western Ghats is the best example. The next one is fens. Fens are found in areas with alkaline soil and plants such as sedges, rushes and wildflowers. They are typically found in cooler climates and are fed by groundwater. Alkaline fens in the Himalayan foothills is the best example. Next one is wet meadows. Wet meadows are found in the areas with wet soil, grasses and wildflowers. They are typically found in cool, temperate regions and are often used for hay production. The grasslands of Western Ghats and parts of the Deccan Plateau is the best example. India is home to many other types of wetlands including mangrove forests, tidal flats and estuaries. India's wetlands are diverse and vital for ecological balance and human well-being. Understanding their types and importance help in their conservation and sustainable management. They are often threatened by human activities such as development and pollution, and many wetland areas are protected by law. Lastly, we will discuss the significance of natural vegetation in India. Natural vegetation plays a vital role in maintaining the ecological balance in India. It helps to regulate the climate, prevent soil erosion and protect biodiversity. Natural vegetation provides a variety of economic benefits. This includes timber, firewood, medicinal plants and non-timber forest products. Natural vegetation is an integral part of Indian culture and tradition. It is used in religious ceremonies and festivals. It is also a source of inspiration for art and literature. Natural vegetation helps regulate the climate. It absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and releases oxygen. It also helps to prevent soil erosion and flooding. Natural vegetation provides a habitat for a wide variety of plants and animals. It also helps protect endangered species. Natural vegetation is a major tourist attraction in India. National parks and wildlife sanctuaries attract millions of visitors each year. As we conclude our exploration of India's natural vegetation, it's clear that our country is blessed with an extraordinary variety of ecosystem, from lush forest and expansive grassland to arid desert and vibrant wetlands. Each of these ecosystems is intricately connected to India's diverse climate and geology, supporting a rich array of plant and animal life. Natural vegetation is far more than just a backdrop to our landscape. It plays a vital role in maintaining ecological balance and providing essential services. These include water filtration, flood control and habitat for countless species, all of which are crucial for sustaining life and ensuring the health of our environment. Yet, despite their importance, many of these natural areas face serious threats from human activities such as unchecked development and pollution, deforestation. The impact of these threats jeopardizes not only the ecosystem themselves but also the invaluable services they provide. It is our responsibility to prioritize the protection and conservation of these natural treasures. By supporting conservation efforts, advocating for sustainable practices and making informed choices, we can help safeguard these ecosystems for future generations. Our action today will determine the legacy we leave for tomorrow. Let us commit to preserving the rich natural heritage of India and ensuring that our diverse ecosystem continue to thrive. Thank you for joining me in this important discussion. Together we can make a difference. Have a great day.